BAGFUEL, baby.
Right. Let's say this right now. We had a Whack 100 interview with Lucecannon.
600, yeah.
And 600. Shout out to Kilogram. Kilogram was the one that actually put it, he put it together for us. He called us and said Lucecannon wanted to rock with us or whatever.
Right.
And he helped us to put it together. That's how that came about.
Right. Yeah, I just want to say free the men. You know what I mean? Free my guy Luce. Like, for what people been seeing in the media about him, I can't speak on prior things that happened years ago. But for the person that I know, he got a good heart. You know what I'm saying? So he was able to plug me with Whack, plug me with a couple interviews at No Jumper, you know, different things that he reached out and did on the arm for free. So, you know, whatever his name being, you know, slandered in the media about his past dealings with bigu and those guys, I just want to say free my man Luce. He a good brother. I hope he have his day in court, and I hope he can fight through the charges. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, what I'm going to say about those type of things, I'm going to be honest, I don't delve into the street shit no more.
Right.
So when me and Luce spoke about different things, they had known other people that I know and know my past within the music business.
Yeah.
And I really, really, like, I honestly, when I turned 30 years old, you know what I'm saying, which is a long time ago, that's when I made my mind up that I wasn't going to really fuck with that. And my mechanism for not fucking with it is not being involved in it.
That's a fact.
So when people start to want to tell me things, I'd be like, I'm not in the street. I'm not dealing with that. You know what I'm saying? And I was talking to God today on some real shit and saying, you're using me as a beacon for the street. And I know the street niggas because some of them salute me because they know I'm telling you real shit.
Right.
Some of them is on some, oh, you against us. I'm not. I'm just really on some shit like I grew up with both my parents and I was still influenced by other people.
Right.
And I really thought that going that route was the route to take because it was about being safe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know a lot of niggas, they gonna hold you down. I thought I had to do that to make money. That's what the chicks like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas, you know what I'm saying? You had to be that type of thing. So I just want to say that I don't delve into it like that, like I used to. But I do know other people on the other side of the coin now because of what we're doing with podcasting.
Yeah, I think the streets are dry. And when I mean the streets, not like from how we look at it, from district attorneys and lawyers, they don't have no big wins to help elevate their career. And something that that flew over a lot of people's heads is when they was reading the indictments, how the dude said, we've been observing and watching podcasts and taking notes of what they're saying.
Right.
And, you know, there's something Esso has said. Black people don't look at themselves as the hottest commodity. And now we have to retrain our minds to know these podcasts are feeding the engine for these district attorneys to go after us. Yes. And this is big news.
Right.
And I've always said, I'll keep saying this. Who's the new Pablo Escobar? You don't know, right?
It's the rappers. You don't
know. Who's the new John Gotti?
Who's the new mob boss? You don't know.
You don't know.
But you know the rappers.
Yeah, we know.
And when their
rappers,
name
the
is in the news,
yeah, for sure.
How do you think Fonny got reelected?
Right.
To her position. And to see a white man say, we're watching podcast and observing what you're saying and taking notes and documenting it now.
Right.
I know people want to be authentic on these cameras and these microphones, but you're going to have to start remixing your stories to protect
You can be authentic, you just can't talk about the crime.
What they going to talk about? What do street niggas going to talk about?
Don't talk about the crime.
Nah,
that's what I say. No, this is my PSA.
What's up,
if
Killer?
You're currently active in the street or you did crimes that
statute of limitations.
That the statute of limitations or you haven't been held accountable for, I think that you shouldn't speak about them on a podcast, respectfully.
You can't speak about them anywhere.
Just saying, but I mean, there's some guys that come home from jail after doing 20 years for a crime that they did. I think they can speak on those.
No, we understand that dynamic.
But I'm talking about active shit that you ain't get caught for.
This camera is addictive, man. When people get in front of this camera, they start snitching, they start telling.
They want their moment.
Right. And you know, you can monetize clout a little bit differently. Some people, 98% of the people haven't figured it out. They've gotten the clout, but haven't monetized
They monetize clout. It all depends on how they look at the monetization. But go ahead.
You know what?
Go ahead.
That's a fair point. We're going to have to expand on that.
Because
that.
Because some people think they're monetizing because they get free clothes.
Yeah, talk it.
They think they monetizing because they get to get in the party.
Right.
Oh, I'm gonna give you a section to bring your friends out.
Oh,
no,
yeah, niggas love a section.
You're getting used because when you put the clothes on and you're on the camera, you're big in the clothes up. When you go to the club, you know what the club say? I got bag fuel coming through. Blase blah. Then you bring your female friends. You bring your homeboys. They got a couple dollars. Then they're spending money in there. The whole party looks good because you're there and you're walking out with the same amount of money you walked in with, which is trash.
Great explanation. What's up?
But I blame.
Who you blaming?
We gotta blame us because guess what? The real nigga is celebrated. Being authentic is celebrating. Being from the hood and really having them points on the board is being celebrated. It's not fair.
The real nigga is celebrated in every culture.
Yes.
Okay,
the Russians, the real niggas, the Italians, the real niggas.
But you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about hood politics. How many times have you and Hynaken had conversations where you say, son ain't certified, he ain't no real nigga?
None, I don't care.
Y'all don't care like that?
You know why?
Has it ever came up
No,
before?
I don't have a part. See.
We're gonna explain.
You missed what I said. When
I got what you said.
No, from the beginning.
Okay,
I don't deal with that shit.
Got you.
So somebody could not be certified. It doesn't matter. We're talking about money.
Right.
We're actually trying to keep people off the street.
Yeah.
So if you're not certified, that has nothing to do with coming on the show. We're talking about business. We're talking about people. We're letting people come on here with podcasts. Right. I don't have a lot of. We don't. Pardon my French. We don't have a lot of gangsters on our show.
Facts.
On purpose.
It comes with responsibilities differently.
Right.
If you saw what happened behind the scenes to make that Whack 100 interview happen, you got to be a certain mentality. Like, there's shit we don't talk about with that.
I'm sure.
So you know, I don't even want to say the things that happen. No, we cannot. But to play in that game and you think it's a cute game to play with,
right?
Then people rank you in with the nonsense. Even how we give drops now. Right. There's certain people like, give us a drop. No, we almost got into some gang shit
over a drop. We didn't have nothing to do with.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
We just showed the nigga love, and they're like, oh, they chose a side, and we're like, we're not even in your bullshit.
Right.
That's a fact, and it's like you just really got to be careful. Because right now, as you get more popular, like he had to tell me, I'm real estate to niggas now.
Hell yeah. All types of real estate.
That's my man.
Right.
Yo, that's him. He's cooking. That's my man. I'm real estate to niggas. And it's like, I can't be because y'all not my niggas.
See, when you coming up, niggas either look at you like Trenton, New Jersey, no disrespect, or South Beach.
Yeah.
Or Miami.
New York. Right now, we was Trenton, New Jersey, now we South Beach.
Yeah.
We the Fountain Blue.
Yeah.
Right.
So, and that's what, and understand, that's what we work for.
Yeah.
Right. It comes with the responsibility and the perks. And the response, we had an episode where we talk about, are you prepared for success?
Yeah.
Now, people are not even prepared for the clout.
Overnight success.
Yeah.
That was the question.
Are you prepared for the clout now?
It's impossible to be prepared.
Was Luce Cannon prepared for knowing how people are observing him?
People don't think that I'm gonna say this. And this don't got nothing to do with Luce.
And Luce is a good nigga, yo.
I'm gonna put it on myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
I be walking around and doing certain things, and Clue called me, be like, "What is your problem, bro?" Yo, bro, you can't do that no more. Han be like, yo, bro, like it's certain things that you can't do. And it's like now, if I have an opinion on something, it never was that much of a big deal. I was just opinionated. Now it can move the culture.
Yeah.
Facts.
Right.
Now my opinion can hurt you.
Let me show y'all how it is. We went to a restaurant to eat and we had leftovers, but the leftovers were for me. I said, you want this shit? And he's like, why? It's your food. I said, it keeps you in the house. You don't got to go outside and get it.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, he gave it to you.
You see?
But I can't even go outside.
It's a problem.
I'm not even being funny. I can't even go outside in the daylight no more.
Wow.
I got to wait for it to get dark. And I'll be like, oh, I'm going to move around now because nobody going to see me, see where I'm at, what I'm doing, blase, blase, blah.
So next topic.